Not all knives are created equal, especially when it comes to combat. Military combat knives have to survive brutal conditions and perform flawlessly. Today, we're exploring the top 10 combat knives that have earned a reputation for toughness and performance. These blades combine strength, design, and reliability into tools that soldiers and survivalists trust every day. If you want to know what it takes to make a combat knife great, this is where you start. Let's get started. Imaging you're out camping and need something small that just works. No fuss, no extra weight. That's exactly where the Buck 662 Alpha Scout Pro fits in. It's compact and light, almost disappearing until you actually need it. And when that moment comes, the sub 3-inch blade steps up perfectly. Whether you're carving, skinning, or handling fine detail work, this knife gets it done without the bulk of a bigger blade slowing you down. Now, the steel is S35 VN, which means it holds a sharp edge well and resists rust without much effort. The handle is layered walnut, giving you a natural, solid grip, even if your hands are wet or cold. What makes this knife stand out is it doesn't try to show off, it just works like it's supposed to. It leans toward the expensive side, sure, but if you want a compact USA-made knife that quietly handles a lot, this one's hard to beat. This next one's for those times when you just want something small and easy to keep out of sight. The Combat Commander Mini fits that role well. It's not meant to be your main blade, it leans more toward backup duty. With a 2.5-inch double-edged blade and a compact profile, it slips into a boot or clips inside a waistband without making a scene. But steel's nothing fancy. It'll need a touch-up every now and then, but for the price, it gets the job done. And the handle? Just simple plastic with enough texture to keep it steady in your grip. It's not trying to impress anyone, and honestly, that's what makes it useful. This is the kind of blade you grab when space is tight and you don't want to overthink it. If you want something small, light, and easy to carry, and don't mind if it gets a little beat up, this one checks all the boxes. Now, if you've ever wished your neck knife could actually take a beating, the Mini Tanto might be exactly what you need because it strikes a solid middle ground between compact and tough with a 3.75-inch blade. It's shaped with a thick Tanto tip built for piercing, and while it's not oversized, it still feels solid in your hand, which gives you the confidence to push it harder when needed. The steel sits in the mid-range. It won't turn heads, but it comes sharp out of the box and holds up well for everyday use, making it practical more than anything else. The G10 handle gives you a secure grip and the sheath locks tight, so you're not constantly checking if it's still there, which matters a lot when you're moving around or packing light. For something this size, it's surprisingly capable. It cuts cord clean, opens gear without fuss, and even handles light woodwork when you need it, making it a solid backup or go-to fixed blade for anyone who wants a small knife that pulls its weight. Stepping up to full-size territory. Well, this Seal FX from SOG is a serious knife. It's built like a brick with a knife handle, originally made for Navy SEALs, and you can tell from every part of it. The 4.3-inch clip point blade is made from CPM S35 VN steel, which means it's sharp, tough, and holds an edge under real pressure. The whole thing stretches about 9.2 inches and weighs 7.2 ounces. So yeah, it's solid, but still manageable. The spine is thick at 0.19 inches, which makes it tough enough to pry or stab if you really need to. Plus, it's partially serrated, so slicing through seat belts or rope takes no effort at all. The handle is made of glass-reinforced nylon with a grippy texture that sticks to your hand, even in rough conditions. But here's the thing, it's not flashy, and it doesn't need to be. This knife is all business. It's not cheap, and it's definitely not for weekend campers. But if you need something that can rip through bone, bark, or whatever else you throw at it, this one's built for that job. Now here's something different. The Cold Steel Tiger Claw isn't your usual folder. It's a hawkbill-style karambit designed by Andrew Demko, and it folds down into something surprisingly compact. The blade's 3.5 inches of S35 VN steel, all curve, part hawkbill, part karambit, and built with a grip ring that locks around your finger. Demco originally designed it to slice cable and rope clean, and that's exactly where it shines. It's the kind of blade that digs in and hooks tight, making those pulling cuts smooth and powerful. The handle's CNC machined G10 so it feels grippy without being bulky, and it's backed by Cold Steel's Triad lock, one of the strongest folding locks you'll find. This knife isn't for general slicing or food prep, it's built for ripping, tearing, and hooking through tough material. It takes a little time to get used to the shape, but once you do, it becomes a specialized tool that does its job better than most. Let's keep the folder trend going with the CRKT Provoke, which is one of the wildest designs you'll see. It's a morphing karambit that uses a patented kinematic IR mechanism. So it's not just a knife, it's almost a gadget. Closed up, it looks like a chunky 7.25-inch knife with a finger ring. But when you slide your thumb on the upper bar, the 2.41-inch D2 steel blade flips out and locks tight. Want it back? Just push the lever and the blade smoothly retracts. The handle is made from aircraft-grade aluminum, which keeps it lightweight but tough. And the whole knife is coated to resist rust, so it stands up to wear and tear. It's like the Tesla of knives, futuristic in how it works, solid in how it feels, and a perfect fit for anyone who loves tech or wants the latest innovation packed into a pocket blade. It's not your everyday folder, but it's definitely one that turns heads. Let's pivot to something simpler, the Gerber Convoy. It's a fixed 4-inch drop-point knife made for camp and everyday utility. The blade's 440A stainless steel with a stonewash finish, so it's nothing fancy, but it sharpens up easily and holds an edge well enough for most tasks. The handle's micarta with just enough texture to keep a grip without feeling bulky. At around 4 ounces, it's lightweight and easy to carry all day, and it comes with a tough sheath that has a clip and lash points, so you can attach it wherever you want. This knife isn't trying to be a hardcore tactical tool or anything flashy, but it's reliable and straightforward, perfect for when you just want a plain, sharp blade you can count on. Plus, it's backed by a lifetime warranty, which makes it even easier to trust out in the field. Ready for a brute? The Hogue EXF1 is exactly what you want when you need raw power. It's got a 5.5-inch drop-point blade and stretches over 10 inches overall, with a blade almost a 1/4 inch thick. So yeah, it's big and it feels heavy. When you swing it, you really notice the 10.4-ounce weight, which tells you it's built tough and won't quit on you. The steel is A2 tool steel, cryogenically treated and coated matte black, so it's ready to handle anything you throw at it. The handle is G10 with a textured finish that sticks to your hand no matter what, even if it's wet or dirty. You'll also find a hidden hex bit inside the handle and an impact pommel on the end, which means it's more than just a blade. If you want a knife that delivers over-the-top cutting power and can double as a breaching or survival tool, this one's got your back every time. Now, if you want something tough but tiny, check out the ESEE Izula II. It's like a survival neck knife that fits in your pocket. The blade's only 2.63 inches, but don't let that fool you. It comes with a full-size micarta handle and a full tang, so it's built solid. It weighs just over 3 ounces, and it's made from 1095 high-carbon steel, which isn't stainless but is seriously tough and easy to sharpen when needed. The sheath is smart, letting you carry it multiple ways, and there's even a hole for a carabiner so you can clip it wherever you want. This knife might be small, but it's mighty. It's perfect as a sharp utility tool for bushcraft, hunting, or self-defense when you need something that stays low-key but gets the job done. The KBAR EK Model 5, a modern spin on the classic fighting bowie that's as big as they come. It's massive, stretching 13 inches overall with a 6.75-inch bowie blade made from 1095 Crovan steel, so you know it's tough and built to last. The handle is glass-filled nylon with those classic rivets and a safety guard, giving you solid control when you need it most. It comes with a USA-made polymer sheath and when you hold it, it feels like you're wielding a piece of history. If you want something with serious cutting power and plenty of intimidation factor, this knife delivers in both. It's a lot of blade for the money, and it's ready to get the job done whenever you do. So, that was all. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more. Got questions or want to share your thoughts? Drop a comment below.